I'm going to show you dramatic video footage of a 24-year-old male who's on the outside of a chain link gate, ready to jump on I-69 and kill himself. We're going to show you what happens. And what happens not even there, but also behind the scenes. It's unbelievable. When I saw the video that took place this Wednesday, I was just so impressed with the professionalism of policing. You had to see it. But before we get to that in the story, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office needs help to identify this subject wanted for bank robbery in Monroe. Now, why am I putting it out there? Because Sheriff Troy Goodenough called me last night, and we believe she's from Grand Blanc, Michigan. We don't know her identity, but she went into a bank in Monroe just yesterday and did an armed robbery. And they have warrants, but they're trying to identify who this individual is. If you know who she is, again, the intel shows she's from the Grand Blanc, Mundy Township, Goodrich area. Please call 911 or 810-257-3422, which is our dispatch number. Either one of them, just let them know that you saw this briefing, that you know who this individual is, and this is her name. We'll get it to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. Now, to the second reason I came to you, just a short amount of time, then you'll be back to whatever you're doing before this briefing. On Wednesday of this week, which is this week of July 26th, 2023, Operation Arrowhead, just after 6 o'clock at night, was dispatched from a 911 call that somebody's trying to kill themselves. They're on the outside of this chain link gate that covers Saginaw Street in 69. This subject is climbing on and holding on, attempting to jump on oncoming traffic below, eastbound and westbound traffic. I'm going to show you the video of the officers that are responding. And then there's some specific things that I want you to point out to. As this video goes, you're going to see the dash cam footage of the sheriff patrol vehicle from Arrowhead, and I'm going to narrate it. So that's the scene. The jumper's ready to jump. The police are responding to this crisis, and people's lives are at risk. Check it out. Lieutenant Hunt, he's to the left. The circle is the 911 caller, just a bystander. She's directing where the subject is. You can see his hands right there on the outside of the chain link. Other officers approach. You'll see and you'll hear it's a very low-key approach, even though that tactically everybody's interests are peaked to the highest level. Immediately, conversations and de-escalation starts. What you're going to see is people wave folks off. We don't need to create a scene. We're trying to, again, calm everybody down. Lieutenant Hunt is keeping communication. Nobody's rushing. It's not even a tactical advantage to try to go up on them. At the same time, we're slowing down traffic to stop it below, which is going to be the eastbound lane. You're going to see another group of people pull up. I want you to pay particular attention to the social worker that's assigned to the Operation Arrowhead patrol deputies. She's wearing jeans and a black shirt and a vest that says social worker. As they're continuing to conversate with this individual, trying to calm him down, you hear him going to say, "Tomorrow's a better day, bro." That's the social worker walking away, giving him some space. Lieutenant Hunt crosses his arms in a non-threatening way, turns away, and look what the subject is doing. He's walking down the chain link, and you'll see even when he gets off, he's still cautious of what's going to happen. Lieutenant Hunt still stays calm, walks up. Listen what he says.
Justin.
My name is Justin.
I promise we helped a lot of people. I can't promise you that things are going to get better today.
This subject
that they're going to be better
was in a
tomorrow.
mental health crisis because of the lack of mental health treatment that he needed. The social worker, counselor is now engaging. Look at this. Ends with a hug. He buries his head in her chest. Look to the left of the screen, Sergeant Mason, Deputy Pearson, a fist bump. It's a good day. Everybody lives. I just want to congratulate those that actually responded to that scene. There's a number of officers around that also were there, but that leadership of Lieutenant Hunt and all those that responded, our partnership with GHS, and when we talked about 2020 changing the policing model, that police evolution model involving social workers with law enforcement, it makes sense. And I'm so thankful for her being there. But I'm also thankful at the end that it wasn't a police issue outside of talking him down. It was a mental health crisis, and they did it right. So to all those that are out there, if you're struggling, reach out and call for help. For those that are responding, remember, sometimes a listening ear is more important than anything you have in your tool belt. Congratulations, everybody. The subject was transported to Genesee Health Systems Crisis Center, and everybody walked away safe.